Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing the top 10 Minecraft seeds in Minecraft Java 1.16.3. Now these might work in the future versions, I don't know, but today we're talking about the current version that is 1.16.3. Now I have compiled these seeds by hand. I have personally spent the hours, the weeks, the months, the years, the decades gathering these seeds, finding the ones that I think belong in a top 10 list. Now keep in mind this list is in no particular order and are all being judged on different things, so stick with me to the end and you might find a seed that suits your personal needs in its very own way. So without further ado, let's get into the first seed. This seed is right there, and all of these will be in the description, so literally all you have to do is scroll on down there, give it a little copy and paste it into your game, ready to go. Okay, so this is where you will spawn. Now right as you are spawning, you can see you spawn in a village. This is a great thing because not only can you trade with the villagers, you can also find lots of hay bales around for that instant bread to get your game started. There's lots of these. You will not be short of food. As you can see, the golden shovel and the golden apple actually come from up here, which is a ruined portal, and there is actually enough obsidian around this ruined portal to make the portal. So that is what this seed has to offer, as well as a bunch of forest. There's spruce, there's mountains, there's birch and oak. It has everything you really need to get started. It has a lot of water around. It's pretty flat. It's perfect for starting your survival world, or even just building on creative, whichever floats your boat. It has a really tall snowy mountain with a nice snow biome up there. There's plenty of potential for builds and different ideas for you to do this world. So with that said, we're going to move on to the next one. Now moving into the next world, there's really nothing too noteworthy here, but if you come over here, you can actually see that there's some sugarcane, but more so than that, there is an actual village growing into this mountain. This is such a cool world generation, you don't even understand. But not only that, you get all this loot, so you got plenty of food to start off with. The things you could do with this are endless. But with that said, we will move on to the next one, as that's pretty much all that there really is to say about this one. Now we are in the next seed, this seed being that right there. When you make it here, you are going to find, again, another fantastic village. This is a beautiful village. It's not too far from spawn, again on a mountain, not quite as closed off as the other one, but this one is definitely still very cool. In at seed 4 is this wonderful seed, and the reason that this seed is special is because right where you spawn, right where we are, if you look to the left, you have an absolutely killer mountain range. This is honestly the most gorgeous mountain range I think I might have ever seen in Minecraft. This is unbelievable. You have these massive sandy hills, but also around the sandy hills you have this giant mountain, and it has waterfalls, it has ways through, it has these little peaks everywhere. You even have a little floating island with the lava coming down from it. Very cool little effect, kind of like a big spaceship. Maybe you could turn it into a spaceship. Who knows? The world is your oyster. This is a stunning seed. However, the seed also keeps something else in store for you, and that is what you might have already seen over here, a sandy village. This is really not that far from spawn, which already gets you started with a bunch of food and a whole bunch of other goodies. However, within this village, if you dig down a little, you will find a full nether portal, and in that chest you will find some golden boots, 2 golden pickaxes, one with fortune 3, a fire charge, and 3 flint. There you have an instant access to the Nether, instant access to food, and a wonderful, wonderful view. And here we are with Seed 5, the halfway point. You turn around, not only do you have a little beehive, you also have an entire village, which, may I add, has some wonderful, dashing, beautiful hay bales. And you also have enough obsidian to make a completely constructed nether portal. And obviously you also have the loot that you can see down here, a golden axe with efficiency 5. This is the single fastest axe you can possibly get in the game. You get 10 iron nuggets, 2 fire charges, a book, 8 bread, and 5 apples. Now, this might not be the best start you could ever see. However, I would also like to take note that the nether spawn on this is really, really cool as well. Now, with the new nether biomes, you can see there's a whole lot more going on, but this spawn looks so cool. It's like a wasteland with big black islands and spikes, and it all just looks very, very scary and cool. Here's the seed, quite a smaller one. And in for seed number 6, we have this beautiful seed, which you spawn again in a sandy biome, desert sort of looking thing. Directly in front of you is a desert well, and that is why this seed is fantastic. No, I'm joking, of course. That is not why this seed is fantastic. However, what you might notice is there is a desert village past the desert well. It has some sugarcane. It has 2 blacksmiths. I don't even think I realized that this was here with 3 diamonds. Oh my word, this seed is ridiculous. Does this one have any diamonds? No, but it pretty much has a full set of armor for you. I turned around from spawn, and if you decide to do that, you will find yourself at, what is that? That's right, another desert village. Another desert village, more ways to get loot, more hay bales, more villagers. It's just, could this get any better, I hear you ask? And yes, it can. It can get better, because if you look right over here, there is a desert pyramid. A desert pyramid and 2 desert villages super close to spawn with an enderman inside. What isn't to love? Even a shipwreck over here, another thing that I didn't even see when I found this seed. I thought the one village and the desert temple was good enough. And we're back with seed 7. If you fly or swim, as you'll be doing if you play it in survival, over here you will find, as you can see, a village. In the village is a blacksmith with a whole bunch of iron and some shoes for you. If you follow your way along the coastline, you will find, that's right, another desert pyramid. If you follow your way around this little pond again, you will find a half-finished portal ruin. Completely forgot to show off the seed, so there's that seed. Now we move on to seed number 8. Seed number 8 will spawn you in a little grassy area, but if you turn around, you will find a village. This is a pretty good spawn because you have plenty of different options. Again, there's a swamp, there's some hills, some mountains with some snow on, there's a birch forest there, there's a massive desert here, dark oak forest. There's literally pretty much everything you could ever want in this little area. There's a bunch of hay. Obviously you can loot the village and pick out anything you want to get out of it. So if you go essentially straight forward from that path, you should see the buried portal over here. Okay, so when you've dug this out, there's actually a dungeon right here as well, which is actually pretty cool. There's a zombie dungeon, so that's something I didn't notice before with channeling and look at the C3, a whole bunch of bones and some gold saddle, some more bones, whole bunch in there for you. Aha, here's the chest. We finally found this, which contains a protection 4 golden helmet, which, assuming you're going into the Nether, actually quite good. There is your seed. As you spawn into seed number 9, you will find yourself a village within your site immediately. Now this contains not one blacksmith, but 2 blacksmith buildings. As well as this is all your typical village stuff, hay and whatnot. But as you can see right here, you'll get yourself some iron leggings, some iron boots, an iron pickaxe, 10 iron, 7 bread, a diamond, a spare pair of boots for when you need them, and some apples. So you're pretty much set to go mining for quite a bit. You can literally just go and start hunting for diamonds the second you've looted both of those blacksmiths, which is really good actually. Spawning into seed number 10, you will find a village 200 blocks away. So once you go to these coordinates, you will end up right here. Once you've looted this village, you will come out with a heart of the sea, which is a little nice. You get some prismarine crystals, which is, it's okay. You get some diamonds, some iron ingots, some gold, some cooked cod, and a sword. So you can get yourself a pickaxe. You can even make a diamond sword if you really wanted to. And you also get a buried treasure map. So if we go and look for said buried treasure map location, I believe that's where some of this loot actually came from. Yes it is. So once you found that, that's what you'll get. That's why this one's so good, because there's literally buried treasure right off of the spawn, which is, it's just nice. It's just nice to have. You also get all the hay if you want food, as well as your cooked cod. That's completely your choice. And over there is a little, the little sort of, I don't even know what you call this, water ruin, where there's some more wheat, some rotten flesh, and that's actually where you find this buried treasure map in the first place. And that wraps up all the seeds for today's video. If any of these were helpful to you, or if you use any of them, do let me know in the comments, and tell me which one is your favourite. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, most of you aren't, and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Have a great day, and peace.